Yo, good morning, everybody. How you doing? This is your Coach Renz, and I just want to take a few minutes of your morning just to tell you guys what was impressed upon me during my meditation this morning. The thing is that last night, if you was with me on the Zen of Renz, then you heard me talk about in order to create a brand new habit that you have to get into a repetition, that you got to keep doing the new thing over and over again. You got to set triggers to help you do the new thing that is beneficial to you, that it will give life to you over and over again, because the way you started your old habits, the bad habits, is that you repeatedly did the same thing over and over again. No matter how much your conscious brain tried to break you from it, your subconscious brain kept on causing you to do the same thing over and over, so your actions kept repeating themselves, they're on replay, repeating themselves. Now, in order for you to form a new habit, you got to start repeating yourself in a new way to break it. I'm reminded of part of the story that Lisa Nichols told. If you don't know who Lisa Nichols is, she has an amazing story of coming from a point where her son she couldn't afford diapers for her son. She had to wrap him in a rag for 3-4 days, maybe a week. I don't remember exactly, but one of the things that stuck out in her story reminded me of my own journey. And that's the fact that she began to invest in herself. And for 3+ years, she invested in herself every day. Every time she got paid, she put money into her bank account to invest in her dream. And while she was investing in her dream, she began to go to certain seminars. And here's the thing. This is the thing about repetition. Every time she got paid, she invested in her dream. She put money away to invest in her dream. After 3 years, she had over $62,000. But that's not the part that I want you guys to gravitate towards. That's an important part, but here's the other part. She went to the same seminar 42 times. 42 times she showed up at the same seminar. 42 times she was present for the same information. 42 times she watched that information develop and grow, and she developed and grew with it. 42 times she networked with some of the same people who ran the seminar. 42 times she kept going. She kept the repetition. If you guys are not investing in yourself, if you're not taking out some time and going to seminars, you're not taking out money and putting it away to finance your dream, if you're not investing into seminars, you will invest in a phone. A phone. You will invest in that. You will invest in fast foods. You will invest in other habits that's causing you disservice, that's causing you dis-ease. You will invest in things that do not serve you, that just give you some instant gratification, make you feel like you're part of the crew, but you won't invest in something that's going to give you life. You won't invest in something that's going to give you a return. You won't invest in yourself, into bettering yourself. I can't tell you how many times when I was a personal trainer, people tell me about how they wish they can afford a personal trainer. But if they were to look at their finances, they can afford the personal trainer. I can't tell you how many times that people here, some of you who are listening to this have told me that, well, you don't have the money for personal development coaching, or you don't have the money to be able to be one of my clients. But yet, I guarantee you that if I were to go through your finances, it's there. It's there for you to meet with me at least once a month. It's there for you to meet with me once a week. It's there, but guess what? It's not as important to you. You don't love yourself enough, and not just with me, with any kind of self-help, anything that you can do to better your life, anything that can serve you better. I was talking to someone a while back, and although they love themselves, I told them that the reason why you haven't changed your life yet is because you don't love yourself enough. You don't love yourself enough to go and make a difference. You don't love yourself enough to go ahead and step over that line, to go beyond a shade of gray and look at it as the hard line of demarcation, that you are going to accomplish this task, that you're going to invest in yourself, that nothing can stop you from continuing to grow. Nothing can stop you from doing the thing that you know is going to give you life, doing the thing that you know is going to serve you better. When you love yourself enough, you'll go and you'll make the difference. When you love yourself enough, it won't matter how many times you go to the seminar. When you love yourself enough, it won't matter how much the personal trainer costs. When you love yourself enough, it won't matter how much the coaching costs. When you love yourself enough, you'll recognize that you will have to invest in yourself. Because the moment you don't, every time you don't, every year that you don't, every month, every week that you don't invest in yourself, is another day, is another week, is another month, is another year that you fall further and further behind on seeing the reality of your dream, on seeing the reality of your vision. You fall farther behind from you being able to eclipse the life that you have right now and break the sunlight of a new dawn of a day that gives you life, that raises up things in your life that now have grown strong and have rooted themselves and now have become part of your existence. That you look back and you say, I wish I would have done this so long ago. I knew a man. He got sick early in life. And when I say early, I'm talking about in his 60s. Got sick early in life. In his 60s, he still had a lot of vitality. But because he got sick, he wasn't able to fulfill all the dreams that he had. He wasn't able to go and do the business that he wanted to do. He wasn't able to go and travel and do the things that he wanted to do. So when he passed on from this existence, he passed on full, filled with regrets, filled with I wish I would have, filled with I don't know why I waited, filled with I made so many excuses. When you pass on from this existence, regardless of what you believe, the question that you'll have to answer only yourself is, did you leave filled with regrets, or did you leave empty? Empty knowing that you've seen everything you wanted to see. Empty knowing that you've done everything you wanted to do. Empty knowing that you've impacted the lives that you wanted to impact. But I'm telling you that if you don't start investing in yourself, if you don't start doing the things that's going to bring you life, then you will never see those things and you will die full and not die empty. So I implore you, whether it's with my programs that you can see on, unclerenz.com/coaching, whether you do my seminars or you do somebody else's seminars or you reread the same book over and over again and start taking action, whether you show up for my Hermetic Alchemist group, no matter what it is, if you do it with me or somebody else, just do something. Invest in yourself. Find a good mentor, find a good coach, and quit looking for the free. Stop looking for the free, because the value of free is exactly that. It has little value to you. It has little impact to you because you've been looking and you've been listening and you've been doing this for years and years and years. And how much has your life progressed? How much has your life progressed by always looking for free, always looking for the cheap way out, always looking for the hookup? I'm telling you, when you invest your money, if you went out and spent $80,000 for a car or you spent $30,000 for a car, 90% of the people are going to take better care of the $80,000 car than they're going to take care of the $30,000 car. If you buy nice clothes, and you're going to take better care of the nice clothes than the clothes that you got at the thrift shop. You're going to take better care of the big house than you are of the little shack. You're going to take better care of a house you own than a house you rent. That's 90% of the people. Sure, there's a few out there, but most of the time, what you invest in, what you put more into, is what you take better care of. So how about this? Put more into yourself. Put a lot more into yourself. And you got to do this repeatedly. Like I said, Lisa Nichols, 42 times, the same conference. I understand. I went to the Millionaire Mind Intensive program. I went 5 times. Every year it came to Atlanta, I went. When I first heard about it, 5 times. I went. Same seminar, 5 times. And actually, you really got to count at 10 because I went to the first pre-seminar and then I went to the 3-day intensive. But I went 5 times, 5 years in a row. When I was a personal trainer, I went to the same seminar to learn how to develop my business 3 years in a row. It didn't matter. I kept going until I felt like I was moving forward with the information. I kept going. So whether it's 3 times, 5 times, 42 times, your dedication to yourself will tell you how many times you need to go. Your dedication to yourself will first tell you that you need to go. So I implore you to go. Go to the seminars over and over again, and quit going to 50-11 seminars. Go to the one seminar that's going to get you somewhere. Go to the one coach that's going to get you somewhere. Go to the one book that's going to get you somewhere. And then repeat. And then when you're done, repeat. And when you're done, repeat. And when you're done, repeat. And watch the changes that start happening in your life. I guarantee you that your life will change once you put that thing on replay. Automatic replay. So you have a great day. Remember, you got to free yourself to be yourself because your greatness is non-negotiable.